If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened.
They keep kicking out my favorites. They kicked out Morag, and they kicked out Mithra. So how long before Nia leaves?
Praetor Amalthus,
What is it?
I have a report to make regarding the situation with the Aegis in Tantal.
Please, come inside.
Yes, Your Eminence.
So, Jin finally has his hands on the Aegis. It seems the boy wasn't good for much after all. Unless he can find what is lost.
Well, yeah, that's a given. We can't have the rest of the game without Pyromithra. Of course he's gonna find a way to get her back.
Your Eminence?
Hector,
Yes?
prepare the ceremony.
At once, Praetor.
This is another thing that I'm quite worried about. For the last 2 recording sessions, I didn't really need to do that. And usually when I look at the screen, I'm checking to see if the gameplay is glitching, so I can... but it hasn't been doing that. And I know my computer is a potato. So I'm quite scared that everything is glitched and I'm just not seeing it. And there's nothing. I can't replace the fight scenes. I can replace the cut scenes. I can't replace the fight scenes. So I don't know what's going on. I'm quite scared that I haven't had to replace it. The man who was complaining about having to do this a lot is now complaining that he's not doing it a lot. Can't win. That's no pillow. Oh, never mind. This is the first time I would argue that Rex has known what pain feels like. The first time in this entire game.
Rex, still sleeping? It 2 days now.
His injuries were quite severe. The worst is over, but his body needs time to recover.
He'd better get well soon, or... Rex? What's that?
I'm leaving.
But where will you go?
Good question. Can't live on Gramps anymore. Maybe I'll head for Argentum.
Rex, you...
What the hell are you talking about, Argentum? What about Pyra? Do you know how desperate the situation is? Or have you finally lost it, you idiot?
I know, okay? It's just...
Just what?
I'm done.
Done?
When I became the driver of the Aegis, her driver, I felt like I could do anything. But I was just kidding myself. All I've managed to do is hurt her. Again and again. So, I'm done.
Oh, for crying out loud, Rex! She got herself caught to save you!
I know. So what?
So what?
Those guys are way out of my league. I can't beat them. It's hopeless. I understand that now. She'll be safe with them. They're not going to hurt her like I do. So, I'm leaving. I've just been kidding myself all along. Me, a driver, in the end, salvaging is all...
You bloody idiot! Hurts, yeah? But that pain's nothing compared to what Pyra must be feeling right now. She went with those bastards knowing full well how much it would hurt. For our sake, not hers.
I get it, I know. But what do you want me to do? I couldn't even slow him down. Even the Artifice's attack couldn't touch him. What chance do I have against a guy like that? The more I fight, the more Pyra gets hurt. She'll be better off without me by her side.
I love this cutscene. He got bitch slapped by Nia and punched by Nia and bitch slapped by Bridget. I love this cutscene. All of what he's saying is true. He is useless. I know he's not going to leave the party because he's special main character boy who will get Pyra and Mithra back. But until that happens, they are bitch slapping him, and I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Do you actually mean that? Do you not have the slightest idea how it felt for her to leave you?
With me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Pyra thought you'd be better off if she was dead. Did you know that? She is planning to sacrifice herself to defeat them.
Huh?
You drove her to this, but here you are, giving up! You said you'd get Pyra to Elysium, didn't you? You'll eat your words just like that?
Hey, Mum, Dad, it's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra, my new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Forget it. We'll rescue her on our own. This loser, he's not the Rex we joined up with. Let him go wherever the hell he wants.
Come now. Let's not start fighting amongst...
Let's give them a chance to work this out. Shall we?
You know,
Nia quite right. Rex definitely not behaved like himself. Giving up after one loss? That not Rex I know at all.
but...
Now is not time for excuses!
Of course. Of course. The most piece of shit person in this party stops Poppy from doing the one thing that would be interesting. Of course. I understand that he has fans. I can't understand why for the life of me. I can understand why Rex has fans. I can understand why Jin has fans. Why even Mikhail has fans. I don't understand how Tora can have a single fan. He stopped her from doing this. She was about to punch him. I will never apologize for this. I hate Tora. I genuinely wish he would die in this game. I know he won't, but I wish he would. I don't hate Rex. I find him excruciatingly annoying. I need to stress this. I don't hate Rex. I hate Tora.
But... Poppy?
Poppy is hurt to see Rex like this. Poppy and Master Pun are not real Blade and Driver. So Poppy and Master Pun looked up to Rex lots. Rex worked very, very hard to get this far. When Rex tries hard, Poppy and Master Pun try hard. Rex like bullseye we aim for. Without Rex, we not know which way to go. So please, Rex cannot give up and stop here.
Poppy.
My prince?
Chum!
Huh?
My old man wants to see you. Time to go.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do this because I forgot. View Awakening. It just randomly happened while I was trying to figure out where to go. The start of however many episodes ago.
My name is Ichian. Let my sword be your safeguard.
Tank. Isn't that what Morag is? No, isn't that what Bridget is? Managed Blades. No, not Managed Blades. Blade Album. Let's see where he is. Ah. Oh, that was the guy where I said he looks like Awakening Lucina. Wait. Was that not him? No, that one. That one was Awakening Lucina art. That's a Kirby. Okay, so I am going to But justice. Let's try justice. Chances are he's gonna be a generic. As always, if he summons nothing important, I'm just gonna do an edit out of all of this.
Warriors, at your service. I bet you can't keep up with me. Going fast sure makes me super hungry. I will eat everything that All Rest has to offer.
You're the Kirby, aren't you? Healer. You're the Kirby. Yeah, you're the Kirby. Boy, was I wrong. Glad to know that the first shot was correct, or not correct, but yeah, I guess I might as well just keep Zeke, because like he can't use Pithra, so I bleedy bloody don't care. I will inevitably see you at the next cutscene. I thought she was the way down to get to the next cutscene, but I was wrong. I don't even remember how I got to the cutscene. So inevitably when I go, I know I have not skipped yet. I know inevitably when I get to NG+, I am not going to remember how to get over there. But okay, I'll see you at a cutscene.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese Royal Dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Allrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they missiled in.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen Earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
Yes, I know. I have no idea what's going on. I blacked out for like at least 30% of what was going on. Okay.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbo can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis's power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis's power.
Father?
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared, along with a red sword.
White and red? It must mean Mithra and Pyrrhus swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something?
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third?
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
I sure hope that special main character fuckboy could wield it. But what are the chances of that happening?
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow.
Did you not pay attention to when he said it was sealed away and no one knows where it is?
We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Leftheria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
My son.
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
Because he's a special main character boy that everyone has to love, right?
Steady on, old man. People will get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.